그날 하필이면 꿈이지도 않았는데 눈이 마주친 순간 빨개진 너의 얼굴이 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해 몰래 다가가 널 내켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 하나 둘셋 언제니 작년 겨울이 오나 일이 바빠다 문도 잘 못했는데 손에 쥐어진 커피 달달한 향이 다시 떠오르네 아직 날 좋아하나 살짝 궁금해 몰래 다가가 널 내켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 You shoot into me Are you I think I missed you too 사실 나 너의 이름이 자꾸 떠올라 몰래 다가가 널 내켜볼까 이번엔 뭔가 달라 우리 둘 어떨까 yeah.
That's it. Ooh, I like I like that one. It was smooth. It was called Boo. Let's see how I can work that into what I'm going to talk about. BlackTea, didn't I tell you so? Analyze this at Unwine with Teddy. Fair use commentary. This broadcast, as always, is for education, criticism, news reporting, and entertainment purposes only. And tonight, this broadcast probably should be over on Run Tell That too, but it's here. Oh, let me just make sure I am live on Instagram and Facebook. Let's do this right now. Okay, so a little messy, just enough. So somebody sent me something. Well, a couple of things. But I thought, you know what? I talked about this last year. I looked up one of my videos. It was February of 2023. And I talked about narcissism and narcissistic rage. I did. Well, it seems that Danielle went into a little bit of a hissy fit, a rage. Oh, should I let Natasha? Where is it?
D4 Danielle went into another narcissistic rage.
Well, she did. She did.
This time on JR of Night and Day.
Ooh, this time on JR and Night and Day.
Accusing him of hiding behind a skirt.
Hiding behind a skirt. You mean he went in and out? Or around the bend? Who does she think she is?
Namely his girlfriend in and out. She called him a bitch-ass ninja.
Now, I didn't say that. That was Natasha.
Friend in and out. She called him a bitch-ass ninja.
At least it was ninja. No, she used the other word. And he spoke up, and he didn't like it, and thought that it was disrespectful, and she should apologize. Well, in her Montana rage, you know, he's never experienced that because she told him. She told him, you're gonna make me go into my other. Y'all gonna make me go into my other self. I'm gonna introduce you to Donnie Montana. I mean, this person, she called him.
Namely his girlfriend in and out. She called him a bitch-ass ninja.
Because she sees him as weak. Now, she told or said to in and out, it has nothing to do with you. I don't have anything, with you. But I'm going to say what I want when I want because it's America. It's a free country. But when somebody stands up to her like I have, she loses her mind. Like she wants to shut everybody down, but who's gonna check her boo? That's what she said to JR and everybody else. Didn't I tell y'all so? She don't care about anybody but herself. It's fear, intimidation, and control. She says you need to man up because you didn't check what, Goomba? You were supposed to be on that, JR, when he said something to your girlfriend. You supposed to pop, 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 pop. You supposed to jump in front of In and Out and say you don't talk to my woman like that. I run this. I'm a man. Pull up your pants. That's what she thinks you ought to do. Where's her man? Is he pulling up his pants? I ain't heard from him. Is he defending her? Oh, wait a minute.
And said she wasn't apologizing for anything.
She's so tough. She got everybody shaking in their shoes. And she's like telling JR other things such as making her points. Like, I'm stronger than you. You let King World unmask you, even though it was false doxing. And then when he came back, like a bit pen. Yeah, I didn't hear me say T. I said a Bic pen. And then she contrasted herself. I went on with my content. King World, well, you know, she calls him DJ something else. You're weak. That's what she said. And you know what's so interesting about this? All these people who support her, eventually, didn't I say, if she disagrees with her, with you, or you do something, and she thinks it rubbed her the wrong way, then she's at liberty to voice her opinion on her platform at any time, say anything, give her opinion, which we all can do, but only she is justified because she rules. She rules. We don't even know what she looks like, but she rules. I do know you have children because I heard a little boy in the background and I heard a baby cry. So that's at least 2. Where's your man? Oh, I'm not taking up for nobody. I'm just voicing my opinion. Because she just has so much to say about everybody and who's going to check her boo. She tells you, buck up, pull up your pants, man up. Where's your man? Well, that's a fair question. Not that I really care. But it's just interesting that she makes a point that somebody should have jumped in front of In and Out and pop, 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 and done it immediately. Because, see, if you don't defend your girlfriend, you're weak. You're not a man. Man up. Let me show you how to be a man. Cause I'm Montana. Didn't I tell y'all so? It's fear, intimidation, control, humiliation. Whatever she feels like, whenever she feels like it. She can call anybody out. She can say, I'm not apologizing. She can say, well, I had a, beef or somebody shaded me. As if she doesn't shade people all the time. But if someone dare say something, speak up, and actually have facts, she loses it. I talked about it. This is one of her favorite terms and labels to give to others. Yet her behavior would mirror the image of the term that she likes to use against others. What does this first phrase say? Well, terms like narcissist and narcissism are commonly used these days. Very few people are actually aware of what pathological narcissism is. What's more, even fewer are aware of MPDs, or the narcissistic personality disorder, most common and potentially dangerous features, namely narcissistic injury and narcissistic rage. It's even defined in the American Psychiatric Association Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, DSM 5. It's defined as a pervasive pattern of grandiosity in fantasy or behavior, or constant need for admiration and lack, this is key, of empathy. Beginning by early adulthood and presents in a variety of contexts as indicated by the presence of at least 5 of the following 9 criteria. So you have to have 5 of the 9. A grandiose sense of self-importance. A preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. A belief that he or she is special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high status people or institutions. A need for excessive admiration, a sense of entitlement, interpersonality, exploitive behavior, takes advantage of others to achieve his or her own ends. A lack of empathy, envy of others, or belief that others are envious of him or her. A demonstration of arrogance and haughty behaviors or attitudes. Pick 5. Danny Savage. You like to play an armchair psychologist. That was from an excerpt from last year. Everybody's jealous of her. She said so. A sense of grandiosity. That's her. Who's gonna check me, boo? Let me introduce you to my savage side. She can't control herself. When someone pushes that button, she loses it. And she needs to exert her power and even prowess. Fear, intimidation, control. By coming across like that to her audience, with anyone, and in that case, because she's done it numerous times, this is just another example of this dominant behavior. Why would she lose it? Because someone decides to say it's disrespectful or, express their opinion. It's because no one can call her into question her judgment. You don't dare question her. You don't dare ask for an apology. She said what she said. Who are you? She looks down at people. People should look up to her and follow her. She rules with an iron fist. You get in line or you get out of line. Man or woman. Who is this person? Didn't I tell you so? It doesn't matter who's been in her chat, who's been a revenger. All you need to do is just push that button. And she'll call you into judgment with her, quote unquote, her opinions which I'm giving my opinion. So I don't expect you to lose it and do something. This is my microphone. Just like you have your microphone. But I can see the relevance because it's the same pattern. It just goes from person to person. It can be a man, it can be a woman, it doesn't matter. It's the narcissistic rage. She's got to put people back into line. She can't help it. Because if she doesn't, it'll make her feel like a certain way. So she's got to always be dominant. You don't check her because you can't check her. She says, who's going to check me, boo? She's got this facade, this image that she's created. It's a mythical character because it's anonymous. And she can show you her wrath because she said, let me introduce you. Maybe you haven't heard about Montana. Told him, you hiding behind a skirt. You weak. She gonna tell you how to be a man. This how you be a man. You stand up for your woman right away. That makes you a man. She should have to remind you. Didn't I already say something about who's man or who's not man or whatever? You're like, right. It's simply an observation of a slice in time. That's all. Yeah, it's kind of messy too. It's my opinion. I could say a whole lot more, but that's 28 minutes. You see why so many people would want to get in line if she's ever unmasked? Because what she did, in fact, so many different things. But what she did is say, you see, JR, you unmask yourself. You weak. I'd have never done that. He forced your hand and you bowed down. But nobody gonna get me to do that. Because I'm Montana. And that's supposed to make her feel much better at the expense of putting another person down. Because that's what a narcissist does, especially when they're in a rage. Oh, this is just my opinion. That's all. It's an observation based on experience with that narcissistic person. It's just so interesting. Yeah, this is the black tea. You know what? If they were so in control, they wouldn't be so out of control. Because people who they can't control, that really gets to them. A narcissist. That's one things that drives a narcissist crazy. When they think they can't control someone. Mm-mm. Wow. So a person, a woman, anonymous, who nobody knows, they can continue to do and say whatever they want about anyone when they want to. And who's going to check them? And this is YouTube. This is BlackTea sector. This is part of the mess. It's part of the, when you step back and you look at it, all of it's really, a lot of it is rooted in immaturity. And this false sense of self and grandiosity. It's, because they built up in their mind this veneer. It's like, where does this come from? It's really a power trip. It is. There are so many things mixed inside of that portion of the video that I listened to. But I just wanted to express my opinion and observation on that. Yeah. How y'all doing tonight? How's the mob? I know it's been a while since I've kind of talked about the mess like that. I know some of y'all think, Oh, wow. Can she still, yeah. When I want to or when I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still, yeah, I can from time to time when I want to or when I want to. It's my, it's my channel, right? And people can do their channel. Yeah. But it's when people who want the freedom and say they have the freedom because they live in America. And I have that on tape. I live in America, she says. It's freedom of speech, she says. But when someone else expresses their freedom of speech and she doesn't want to hear it or she dislikes it or disagrees, it's not freedom of speech anymore. Make that make sense. Yeah, just opinion. Should I play some music? Didn't I tell you so? Didn't I tell you so? It's just a matter of time with any of these. Yeah, that's all. It'll be musical chairs, who next? Yeah. Who next? And all they can resort to is say, you're jealous. You're just jealous of this. You're jealous that I'm doing better on a certain, content. You're jealous. Everybody's jealous of this individual. They just have this super ego about themselves. Never in my life. Yeah, they belong to a different group of people, that really think of themselves in a certain way. Yeah. Let me check my email. I might have one. Let's see. I don't know what this song is. Back to focus on me or focus. If I don't like it, I'll stop it. I'm going to check my email.
미쳐나하지 않았었던 지난 나의 딸이 들어볼래 우리 평생을 약속하자던 갑작스런 너의 proposal no, I don't wanna hear it. Oh baby I dived into all into you. You must do the same or you're not in it. 넌 모든 걸 다 내게 줬단 듯이 I get up on it and do. Get up on it and do. My channel's thriving on it. Don't see the online. Get a little grip of my yeah. Get a little grip of my ooh. I'm shining without you so bright. Baby 널 거절한 이후 설레 보이던 너의 사진 아름다울 수 없는 우리 추억을 널 겹쳐 이런 따라움으로 Oh no Oh baby I loved you just the way that you are You must do the same or you're not in it 내 자체로 만족한다는 듯이 Get up on it and do it Get up on it and do it My channel's thriving on it Don't see the online Get a little bit of my yeah Get a little bit of my ooh I'm shining without you So bright, baby so bright Focus on me Focus on me Focus on me Focus on me All thanks to you, I'm shining brighter than ever. All thanks to you, I'm happy, happier than ever. I never felt someone like that's right. I've got to you. Oh, it's you. Get up on it and do it. Get up on it and do it. My channel's thriving on it. Don't see the online. Get a little bit of my yeah. Get a little bit of my ooh. I'm shining without you. So bright, baby, so bright. Focus on me. 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 Focus on me.
All right, I'm back. Now, why y'all sending me this email? Was it that you wanted me to just see it or give a comment or I think it's as I said, it's just kind of interesting. Let me go up and read some of your comments and then it's 11:30. Just about 11:30 on a Thursday night. And let's see. This was all fair use. Yeah. All fair use commentary. You know, there might be something inside of that, that could be useful. I don't know. It's, up to the listener. Good evening, Gia Papaya, Vicky Black, Baby Juju, Makeup Diva and Curls, In the Clouds. Hey everyone, I'm half asleep, but I'm saying hi. Well, we are just about getting ready to say goodbye. We're glad you could be here and hang out with us. Just, in the bear cave. Didn't I tell you so? It's, Any questions, concerns, comments, suggestions, you can always email me at unwinewithteddy at gmail.com. There's something else too that's I'll just say it's still kind of troubling me. Something that's going on that I haven't really mentioned. And when I say troubling me, not in a way that I'm even, thinking this particular thing, thinking about it every day or it's like certain, a block of time might pass and then something will remind me of it. And it's something that I would want to say something about. But history tells me no matter, or I'll just say history tells me, even with receipts, when things are, black and white, and I just lay it out and it should be obvious. It falls for the most part on deaf ears. Until, something comes, full circle and I can come back and say, yeah. I don't know when I'm going to address it, but it's just something that's it's a little troublesome. Yeah. Please be respectful and mindful of the words that you use in the chat. Yeah. Let me go down to the bottom. Gia says, yep, Teddy. I mean, have you ever had anything like that? Sometimes people in their lifetime, they will hold on to things. I mean, certain things, they might hold on to things for a long time. Now, for me, I've never been the type of person, I don't hold grudges. It's just not me. I don't walk around like that. I can't function like that. I say I'm a pretty, upbeat person in my real life. Happy, I'm just, that's just how I am. I mean, I'm not, just joking all day or something like, but I have purpose, and I have purpose. And when people meet me, it can be a stranger. Like I met a couple, not this past weekend, but a weekend before last. And I was in a public place, and it was nice, and I was dining or getting ready to sit down, and I was by myself, and it was over a weekend, okay, and it was a place that I stopped that I was, just gonna grab, I guess you could call like a light brunch, because it, was after, between lunch or whatever. And so it was a place where, just like any place you can dine, maybe, there's different tables. Maybe there's table for 2, maybe there's a table for 4, or maybe there's, a table that 6 or 8 people could sit down at, yeah. You've been a place like that, right? So I was trying to think of where do I want to sit. Yeah. And so the woman, and I've learned, she said, well, you, if you'd like, you can just, you can, join us. And I said, okay. And it was actually, I had great, the food was great, but the company was even better. They happened to be traveling. They weren't from this area. Yeah. And they were at a certain place in a, weekend place, where you might want to find yourself. Yeah. And they were a really lovely couple. Yeah. Yeah. And so the husband, yeah, they were a couple. They were here visiting family, I'll just say. And he said to me, he said, I can just tell, look at you. He said, I can just tell you're really intelligent. I can just see it on your face. And they didn't know what my background or anything. We're just talking. And I just kind of, smiled to myself because, I kind of get that often. I do. Yeah. There is a saying that wisdom can make your face to shine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So apart from what is going on here and how, on YouTube, how I made this intersection of sorts, and y'all know what I'm talking about. In reality, outside of this, as much as people want to try to put me in a certain category or make me think in a certain way, like they try to do other people. To people who don't know me, just a stranger, I'm an approachable person. People tell me that I'm trustworthy, that they can feel comfortable with me. Mm-hmm. I'm a people person. I'm a caring person. I'm in the, my profession and everything that I've done in my life. So then when I, think about the things that have been said and done to try to ruin my reputation and who I am as a person, I'm talking about things that are being done off YouTube and in my real life because that's what they promised to do. I can still hold my head up high because I know who I am and I know whose I am. And when that individual says people are jealous of them, I think they're projecting. That they see things that they wish they could be. The character who they wish they were. Instead, there's someone who I would never be. In real life, nothing like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Didn't I tell you so? Didn't I tell you so? Yeah. Okay. Wow, that hour went quick. It is 11:40 now. Anything else before I say goodbye? Yeah. Gia Papaya says, we know whose you are too, Teddy. Yeah. 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 Some people in this world are cruel. They are. They don't know really what happiness is. Not really. All right. So we got messy. Tomorrow is Friday. I'll come back in the morning and I'll do what I, typically do. Now y'all can see this could have been run till that too. Yeah, which I need to be over there. I keep saying that. Yeah. All right. That's gonna do for me. I have checked my email. Do with what you want. Hit the like, up or down, whatever. Email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out. But now it's time to say good night. Thanks for watching. Until next time. And yes, to my moderators, as always, hanging out. Thank you. I'm Teddy. Good night.
보랏빛에 어둠이 내려 홀로 남은 달빛에 안겨 고독한 마음 연미 더 널 본 거야 yeah 춤을 추네 너의 그림자는 You're so wondrous, want to know you more. You're so marvelous, under the moonlit sky. It's miraculous, 빛이 났던 순간 내게 빠져들어. 있더니 한순간 널 향해 본다 찬란한 부원의 불빛을 담아낼 수 있을까 Can I You are my moonlight You're dancing with the stars It's shining through the dark 춤을 추네 너의 그림자는 yeah. You're so wondrous Want to know you more You're so marvelous Under the moonlit sky It's miraculous 빛이 났다운 순간 내게 빠져들어 손을 잡아 하늘을 누비는 상상의 밤 우리의 그림자 보게 해줄 수 있을까 Someday 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 You're so wondrous, want to know you more. You're so marvelous under the moonlit sky. It's miraculous, 빛이 났다운 순간 내게 빠져들어. 달빛에 서려.